Let's go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
X3, 218, chopper. 10-24. Let's go.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon.
You ain't doing nothing
And he'll
today.
stretch out only about a yard up to the 32.
That's it, baby.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Greystone travel.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. 3 down, 3 down.
Now.
Check. 3 down, 3 down.
Hey, Haywood. Fight.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Mike 9. Mike 9. Y'all not ready.
Shoot.
From the gun, Herbert. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Watch the whip.
Get it.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
All day, baby.
Come on.
2nd and goal
94.
from the 1.
Mike over there. Come to Wild World. We want it. Hit it.
2nd and 1. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Keep playing hard.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Stop here, D.
Mahomes going to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away, and it's 2nd down.
Derwin James on the coverage.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Who that? Who that?
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Watkins, the intended receiver.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Gordon. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Set, ready? 30 base.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't.
You draw corkers.
You don't want it. You go tight. You got tight.
Deep river. Deep river.
From the gun on third down. Herbert. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go now.
The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game
try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Touchdown, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Number 53, Mike 53. I got you, punk.
Yo, go, go.
Oh, shit. 53's the Mike. 53, check 53.
Hey, Alpha.
Here we go.
Throwing after the interception. Herbert. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And now it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready, break.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
They're running it.
Throwing again. Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first.
Come on, D. Check three.
On first down. It's Green, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Get him! Get him!
Yellow.
Check 50.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown!
Tyreek Hill. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Ready.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this is not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And keep your eye on that man. 4 sacks last week, 1 there here in the second quarter. He can be so disruptive.
So what was he doing in the first quarter? What was going on?
Took a nap.
I think he tried to lull him to sleep a little bit. Like, yeah, okay, maybe you got me this week. No longer. And you know, with the 4 sacks last week, it's obvious he gets his in flurries.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Kill.
Hey, wahoo!
Kill.
Rock it. Fight.
Off play action. Herbert. He's going to look deep for more. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said,
Tackles.
I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Mike 5-5. Mike.
Hey, 57 color.
Switch. Shift.
Pilot, 64, weak. Select. Here we go.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Pick up the ball. Slam, slam, slam.
Hey, exit. Look at me. Zipper.
Be ready, be ready.
Hit it.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Got it.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
Go, go.
I got him.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. Cut, cut, cut.
Ready.
Here's a second and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Ready.
The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Orbit.
We got to seal.
Watch the slant.
Mike, big grip.
From the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. It's a high kick and hit pretty well.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
All day, punk.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third.
Check 3.
Mike 55. Mike
Yellow.
55. Hey, eat.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
On
Topper.
the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert, he's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 14-yard line.
Down. 10-2 soft.
3, Mike.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Go.
To throw on second down. Herbert. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Hunter Henry with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Chargers 17. Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Look at the dance and the juke. Not that time for Watkins. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
That's what I'm talking about.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Protein spill.
Gotta do better.
Shoot.
They run it here with Gordon. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
On the ready.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey!
It comes to me, it's me.
Hey, Delta. Get it.
The final shot before break. Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Charger drive about to get going. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester. That's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a...
Ready? Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Able to get this to Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. This is something that we know that they like to do, incorporating him out of the backfield into their passing attack.
And it's not just a check down option either. This is a full part of their offense, and they rely on the fact that they can get the ball in his hands.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert got Gordon open, completes it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards.
61, match box.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, and he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Let's set a tone. Hey, Echo. Mike, 53. 22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. Watch a slant, watch a slant.
2nd and 5. And it's caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. David Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
From the gun, Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's get this.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
I got it.
Right back to him on first down. And some room to work. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Marcus Green, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Silver.
General West. Hey.
It's a party now. Check 26, check 26.
Let's go.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Let's go.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but
he's by himself. Keenan Allen, 20, 10, touchdown, L.A. Keenan Allen, his fourth touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Chiefs 35, Chargers 30.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Armani Watts, the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him nonetheless, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Mike 9.
80 weapon.
Thank you.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, get in the weight room. Mike 9. Let's go.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Herbert.
Let's go, Heavy. Give me some.
He's got a man. It's Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
Down. 50. Plant.
I got wide. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Out. 3 down.
Go.
Out.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 9. Hey. We got a seal.
Big grip.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Chris Jones racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Come on,
after the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
You.
Now.
2nd and 11. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chris Jones, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Mike 50.
Topper.
Game situation. Let's go.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
From the gun, Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Armani Watts. The intended receiver there, Allen. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Desmond King picks it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
30 base.
Hey, we gotta get to
Greystone, travel.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Mike 9.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Escaping the pressure right. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Fire down these two.
Watch the pass. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
15. Let's go.
Blue dot Quarkers.
Right there.
On second down now. It's Green. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
40. Attack. Check. Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Break.
Mike 9.
Protein spill.
Check.
5.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Go. Hey, Alpha.
56. Mike's 56.
Shoot.
To throw on second down. Herbert. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Team 6. Get it.
Back to throw. Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
50. Go now. 55. 15 on it. Run.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
From the 24, Hill. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's third down.
Line, 55, Mike.
I'm trying to collect.
Watch, twitch.
Hey, 15.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Come back.
Working from the gun, Mahomes steps away to his left. And an alley to run. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
High 7, let's go.
Kill.
15.
Turn up. Kill. Turn
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Yellow. Arms are blue, 80.
I know he ain't got it.
Kill. Check safety.
Attack.
Haywood.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The ball was tipped and fell incomplete, but it was tipped up in the air, so the guys on defense, they had to feel like that was a big opportunity, and it was missed. They needed a play to help turn things around a little bit. Ball's in the air. Can they rally to it and get it? On that play, they weren't able to. They'll take the ball batted away, but, boy, they missed a big chance there.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Get ready.
At their own 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation. It didn't matter.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 13. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Yellow. 180.
49. Hey, here we go.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chargers' 3-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. From 3 yards out. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he finally goes out of bounds, so he couldn't take it the distance, but all the way inside the 15. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Come on,
the Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once.
He's got a man complete. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 2nd and 3. Flush to his right. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Here we go.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got playing advantage.
And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
That's what I do.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Play that tight D. Don't let them breathe, defense.
Hey, Sunday.
Check 55. Check 55.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Here we go.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Kansas City, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.